All right, we're back live. It seems like Jungle and Flushie want to play. I'm guessing they want to end their match. They are a little over 200 hands. And Jungle is still dominating 125 points. What's up, PLO in the chat? How are you doing, mate? Thanks, Helio. Unfortunately, I wasn't warned that they weren't going to play. It was radio silence in the chat, so I went to the park, played a little bit of ball, and now I was going to head to the gym, got home, and I see they're playing, so yeah. Guess I'm live for the time being, and the gym will be postponed until later. Appreciate the compliments. We got a big pot, actually. Okay, it's just going to be a fold. Yeah, that hand also seems a little spicy in the replayer here. Queen 5 suited. He calls the 3-bet, and pocket 8 flops a set. He checks. Flushie stabs for half. Is that just going to be the whole story? Just check all the whole way? What a terrible turn as well. I mean, he might have kept barreling, but yeah, on the queen, probably felt pretty confident by this point. And then Flushie just jams river into a set. Quite wild. All right, let's try and catch some big hands. The last VOD, by the way, I already added the timestamp. I do it pretty quickly after each stream ends, so if you guys miss any moment from the previous streams and you want to make sure you're caught up on the more important moments from a stream, make sure to go back and check out under each VOD. There is those timestamps I've talked about a bunch of times. What's up, Crundy? Am I saying your nickname right? Crundinator. Okay. The text is actually very small for me. You better be getting overtime pay for these streams. Appreciate that. Yeah, they don't have too many hands left. Just about over 200 right now. 203 hands. 131 points. Is that the biggest lead that anyone has had? Let me check. Has to be up there. Wait. Where's my taskbar? What? Oh, there it is. Wait, for some reason? What? Okay, my OBS was acting up. Okay, what the? Okay, I'm scared to touch anything. My OBS is like massively glitching. I think I have to leave it as. Holy. Okay, I fixed it. Maybe. Jesus, I got scared. Oh, it's still glitched. Bloody hell. Okay, I have no idea how to fix. I'll just leave it be like this, but then I can pull up the. Okay, I probably need a reboot later. Jesus. Oh, I thought I edited the title already, but I didn't. Let me check that. You know Busto, by the way, you could write differently, brother. You wrote, why you don't write that Jungleman's playing? You could say, hey, you forgot to edit the title, buddy. I love you. Just saying, mate. All right. Edit it now. What's up, Manu? How you doing? Okay, I was gonna check the score. I have no idea why my taskbar is like freaking out. Just randomly keeps disappearing. So the standings. How do I make this fit? So I said, buddy, love you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Okay, no big hand happening. Yeah, let's zoom in on this. So the biggest lead here is 89 points before the 50 added. Jungle is 133. And then here 115. Yeah, so I think this is the single biggest lead any players had with 133 points. 13 buy-ins in EV up versus Flushie, who many said was one of the favorites here to do well. Jungle's like, nah, y'all must have forgot. Everybody moves their lips, but nothing comes out when they talk about Jungle. Is Prodigy or Jungle up the most actual money? Maybe one of the llamas. Yeah, I think that's what I just showed. In this challenge, Prodigy, funny enough, Prodigy didn't advance from the groups, but he won 100K. And Paint advanced, and he's down money. He's down 5K. It's because we use EV. And I guess he ran under EV, and Owen ran over EV. At what time are the others playing? I don't think there is any other match that's currently scheduled from what I'm seeing. But there is a chance that after this Jungle, he still has some hands left to play versus XIAOJUN. There is a chance. Actually, wait, XIAOJUN might play against either player if they're available. Because I think he's got hands left against both to play. And yeah, from the other groups. What time is it? Okay, so actually, GucciNIKE and Dogecoin Maximalist, aka Amsogood, they might play in a little bit from now. Chris, if you want to join for that, let me know. What is that greeting, Chris? Is that what he says when he goes live or what? All right, we've got a guest actually. Let's do it. Yo, what's up, G?
Good morning.
What time is it for you?
10:50 in the morning.
Okay.
Technically morning.
Yeah, I think they're gonna power through the remainder of their hands there.
I saw you went live. I was curious to jump in and watch some jungle play. I haven't watched him really this challenge, so looking forward to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was not planning on going live, and then I was outside for a bit, got home, saw they were playing, and to cancel my plans for the gym, I'm like, yeah, neither gym nor shower. I'm like all sweaty, just went live, like
Easy.
the life, you know?
Yeah. Love it.
Yeah, actually, usually I go to the park way earlier. Today I went at like, I want to say 6 p.m. and it was flooded with kids because it's Saturday.
Okay. Were you playing basketball?
Yeah. I just like shoot the ball pretty much, like run a bunch, do some layups.
Nice.
Yeah, some guys were playing, but I don't know. Everybody's like quite a bit younger. I don't have much experience playing with other people, so I just practice on my own so far.
Yeah, I can shoot the ball, but if you ask me to run, I'm gassed immediately.
How come you can shoot? You played in school or something?
Nah, I just played for fun.
Okay. You have that good technique.
Yeah, I like the technical aspect of shooting. Have you ever watched the documentary by Dirk Nowitzki
No?
where he talks about his journey and stuff? You'll find it really cool actually if you like basketball. He basically solved how to shoot the ball with a
Yeah.
coach. It was really interesting.
It's on Netflix. Oh, I will watch that.
Yeah, it's why he had such a high arc in his shot, and like they figured out with his coach and like a bunch of physics how to like optimally shoot the ball.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
I think he gave a tip last time because now, like, they used to have NBA on TNT, and then it was like Shaq, Charles Barkley, and stuff. So it was like these were the main guys. But now NBA is kind of on everything, right? They're on Prime, they're like on all these different platforms, like FanDuel, and
Yeah.
he's on one of those things. I don't remember which one. Might be like Prime. He's there like always like on the set, like as an analyst, and he gave a tip. He basically said, when you shoot, if you have the right form, the last two fingers to touch the ball, if you do it well, should be, I think maybe the index and like the middle finger or something, right? If your hand
Right.
like does the perfect gesture it needs to do.
Yeah, it has something to do with the spin on the ball, like
I
yeah.
think it's just the clean movement basically that you need to do for it to go straight towards where you want it to go. Did you see the hand in the replay?
No.
Jungle, I'll replay it. It's a 3-bet pot where he checked all 3 times. Flushie unfortunately turned top pair, so he triple barreled into a set.
Yeah, I haven't really watched much of asianflushie either this challenge. That whole group I've just kind of missed because they play in the morning for my mornings and I'm always streaming.
Okay. Did you see the score right now?
Yeah, I saw you pull that up right before I jumped on.
Isn't that sick? That's like the biggest lead anyone has had in any matchup.
Yeah.
So yeah, Flushie barrels, flop, then it turns to queen, goes for it again, 75%, jungle calls, and then just ships the river into a set.
Yeah, that's a really unfortunate turn for Flushie.
Somebody mentioned earlier that in heads up, it's very common when you have like a set to play like this. Which,
Yeah, it makes sense.
yeah. And it's funny because today I went to get food and I had a hand like this. Like blind versus blinds. I think I was playing No Limit 100. I was like, whatever. I was waiting for food, so I put 2 tables on my phone. I opened small blind pocket queens, big blind 3 bets. I 4-bet, he calls. And then it's like queen 8-6 or whatever, like a rainbow.
Yeah.
And I'm just so bad. So I'm like, I always make it pretty simple. I'll just always bet quarter in 4-bet pot. But here it's like, I guess technically I
That's
could
not
check as
bad.
well. Yeah. So I bet
Like
quarter.
a 4-bet pot in 6-max plays a lot different than a heads up scenario, right?
Yeah.
So like betting quarter in 4-bet pots is you're not really ever gonna make a big mistake doing that.
Oh yeah, it was queen 7-6 and the rainbow. So I bet quarter, he calls, and then turn 10 of diamonds. And then this is like the fish within kicked in because now it brings a diamond draw, and I don't have the queen of
did he
diamonds.
jam?
Yeah, so I was like, oh my god, panic, panic. You know, he could have 8,
Yeah.
9, like he could have like all these draws. They're gonna get there. No one's gonna know what to do out of the position. Jam, he folded.
Yeah, that was your mistake. The other part's fine.
So what would you bet on the turn? Or like, would you even check, right? Because I check on Wizard, and
I
there's even
probably
checks.
lean into checker if you're gonna bet twice, bet quarter again.
Okay, and then if the river is like a 9 of diamond, I just like insta close the software and just like go outside,
You just
touch on
die,
glass.
you know? Yeah, you live with it.
Yeah.
You can't. That's one thing that I've learned in my career over time is just you can't control the turn river, you know? So you can't have any thoughts of like I'm gonna do this to prevent that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're gonna miss the strategy. You're gonna be so worried about what they have and what's coming on the turn river that you're not paying attention to what the actual scenario is and what their range actually looks like and what you can get value from and what they don't have or do have, right? So
Yeah.
you're just thinking about all the wrong things when you're worried about, oh, they're gonna have the nuts here.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, you got to fix that, but it's it's natural. I think we all do it to some extent.
Yeah. We got another guest wanting to join, so I'll invite him now. Just pick up again in a second, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Let me know if you spot a hand that's worth bringing up.
Okay. Any hand that gets shown down that's past flop is interesting to me, I think.
Okay, now that's too much. Hey, what's up? Is that Shirashi?
Do you hear me?
Yeah, how you doing, boss?
Yeah, great. Just a second to join.
Yeah, all good. How you been? That good, eh? I can't hear you right now, mate.
He's muted.
Manu says Johan accepted the job for the free coaching right and left. I mean, there are some educational purposes, right? We're still talking poker. If chat can ask questions, why can't I?
I mean, I think it's great that you ask questions. It's kind of helpful for you, and it's helpful for the audience.
Yeah. Flushy block betting here in bottom left. And he's going to get raised. Okay, there's 2 big pots, so I'm not going to quite zoom in on one table, but 4-bet pot in the top right, ace-9-4 rainbow. But yeah, my No Limit 100 experience, even though it was just a few hands, went well today.
Nice.
Some
we
guy-
got a jam here. This is going to be ugly, whatever is shown here.
Ay.
Flush's range is pretty wild. Show an ace.
Hey guys, what are we watching?
Yo, we're watching.
Oh, I think he showed. Did he show there?
I didn't see, did he?
I think he did at the last second.
Okay. I'll give you the link, Shirashi. It's Flushy against Jungle right now. Heads up. Can you hear me, Shirashi?
Yeah, I hear you.
What's new, man?
Maybe.
Been a while.
I mean, I went to Prague, played some tournament poker.
What a mistake.
Enjoyed.
Was it good?
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
I mean, many. Yeah, three tables of heads up. It's so much action.
Wait, Flushy showed tens apparently? Somebody says in the chat. Wait, I'm going to go back on the
Replay the
VOD.
hands.
Yeah.
You can't replay it?
If you say the magic word, yeah, I can.
Please.
All right, displaying. It's a single race spot, actually. He can't have tens, can he?
No way.
No.
Why are you lying,
Oh,
Grundy?
actually, at this stack depth, maybe? I don't know.
No, still no way.
Okay, yeah.
Why you always lying? I'm rewatching the VOD.
Yeah.
I don't see anything.
Yeah,
Oh, he showed it
nothing.
110, I think. It was like very faint.
Showed
A 10.
Wait. Yeah, he showed the 10 of spades.
Ten of spades, yeah, but to show tens, no way.
It was like, he was like last second, dude. It was like for a millisecond.
Yeah,
so
that's what
funny.
I was saying. It looked like he showed something. I don't know what it was.
I'm gonna try and get a screenshot for you.
What hand could he jam the 10 of spades with, though? Like, that's kind of... It seems like a bluff.
What was action on turn?
There we replay.
This was a single raise pot, right? And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
check raise flop.
On the turn, Flushy bet out and Jungle just called. He bet 600 into
check.
1600.
I mean,
Three-bet
he
pots,
probably
C-bet, turn bet, and then he river bet and jungle raised, and then he jammed, right?
Yeah, I'll keep playing it. So 2860, he blocks river, gets raised, and he jams.
Yeah, he probably had it in this spot. Just not many bluffs with 10 of spades.
So what, King 10 of spades? Wait, doesn't that 3-bet pre?
I don't know if King 10 of spades is jamming river, no?
I mean, why not?
That's the nut
King
flush.
ten.
Because
Like,
jungle has to call... If he has King 10 of spades, then the only thing he's getting value from is what, the queen and their jack, that jungle raise calls?
Yeah, but it's in the end, it's gets up. It's leveling war. Like
Yeah,
he-
I could see that.
I think, I think he had it this time. But is King. He doesn't have King 10. Like King 10 is re-raising pre-as.
Right. So he doesn't
Yeah,
have King 10 of spades. So
Yeah. So what he can have, like, it's weird. Like he
I think
probably
it was a
didn't.
bluff, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably a bluff, but what kind of bluff? Like,
Maybe ace 10 offsuit. Is that ever flatting? Probably, right?
yeah, for sure, ace 10 off. Like
That kind of
probably,
makes sense.
yeah. I mean, still, it's weird to play like block and raise to jam it. Like, probably ace 10, but he check raise flop or check raise flop.
I think he check raise flop, which would make sense
Yeah,
with ace
I
10
mean,
also.
Yeah, with 10 of spades, yeah.
It was small bet on the
Interesting.
flop. And then he check raise, yeah. To 580 against
Yeah.
165.
Yeah, it could be, yeah.
Unless he turned like 10-3 of spades into a bluff.
Nah, no way. Wait. It just doesn't make any sense, no blocker.
Well, he blocks the straight flush.
Yeah.
What the
It's
Hey,
worth
facts.
something,
That's
right?
facts, man.
Yeah, would be fun. Yeah, he showed one, so it makes sense to have ace 10 when you have like 10 of spades, never show ace. If I
Yeah.
would bluff, I would also show only 10 and say you don't show ace. When you bluff, you don't show ace. That's
Right.
not a thing.
I thought most people don't show at all, like pro players.
I mean, sometimes, games I play, we show sometimes.
Yeah.
I love to show like a lot of time, even it's minus CV. And I would never show like ace 10, just a 10.
Yeah.
And it makes sense to show because now we know that never value, like he doesn't have ever king 10 of spades.
Right.
Still, like jungle is asianflushie. But it's small sample, like doesn't. I don't know even jungle how much he plays, and how is he doing? Like
He's
I
gonna
see he's crashing.
yeah, he's gonna advance in first, pretty sure. Like you would have to have an epic downswing for anything else to happen. I mean, I don't know. I don't think he has an insane amount of hands left against XIAOJUN. I mean, something crazy could happen, but he has the single biggest score anyone has had currently against Flushie with 138 points, almost 14 binds up in EV, and they got less than 100 hands left. And if he has the most overall points, by the way, when the group ends, it means he chooses from the other group winners who he plays in the semifinals.
Oh, that's nice.
Which right now it's Krasifisk in Group A, aka Flying Llama, and in Group D it's Going Hard in the Paint. And in Group C, most likely going to be Llama.
I mean, he can choose whoever. It will be even more fun for him to choose like better players. I think he will do it. Like
You
he'll
think?
choose the best player. Yeah, I think he's that kind of guy. Like he will probably choose like he doesn't play this probably for money. He plays for glory to show that he can beat new guys. But he has a really tough schedule. He's traveling a lot. He's like not sure how he's even performing this good.
He said he was in
Whenever
LA. He was playing on a laptop in LA.
Yeah.
Prodigy was saying that there's a psychological aspect too to like picking somebody. So like if you pick the better player, maybe that's like getting in his head, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, like Flushie and XIAOJUN, they picked this group to play with jungle. So allegedly, they thought he was an easier player. Look where that got them. No psychological aspect there, other than he cooked them. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, jungle's been a beast forever. I don't know how you could ever. I don't know. Maybe Flushie just likes playing jungle.
He did it for the banter.
Yeah, he was at some point. He was like not the best, one of the best players in heads up. He's pretty familiar with this, but it was a long time ago. He probably, I would say, if he's still that type of guy, I think he probably like studied a little bit. Even he will not say it, but probably studied a little for this. It would be more fun to play, like study a little how it's going these days to play heads up, so on.
Well, he's for
It's
sure.
a little different.
He's for sure trying. Like he came on stream and he was talking a little bit about some hands and like where he thought he made some mistakes, even though he's doing really well. So yeah, he came on stream twice. Okay.
Yeah. Jungle studies. He's definitely in the streets studying. Like when he was learning mixed games, he was hiring a coach for every single different game.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's not studying. I say he's probably not studying as much heads up.
Yeah, I could see that.
Heads up, it's changed a lot these days, like with solver and stuff. And, it's not problem for him to understand the solver how it's done. So it's not like he can't learn how to approach, how to understand ranges, and so on.
Yeah,
so
he's been
guess
studying solvers for a while.
Yeah, solvers, but heads up meta is little different. So sizings like to start going like 40 in some spots, like have to have that kind of sizing. Like in some c-bet spots, like just to reduce a lot of lots. And so, I mean, not just that, but yeah, when to raise like some insane sizes, turns.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Flash is like the best. I didn't look at. Yeah, here you
Jungle
go.
just bluffed it off there. on the left. Did you see that hand?
Yeah. You can show it on replay. Like,
Let's see. Pocket ducks.
see? Probably.
3-bet pots.
3-bet pot.
King, queen off. He fires
So he
40%.
just tripled. Yeah.
Oh my god, the turn.
Yes.
It's a nice life for Flushy.
What goes around comes around, eh? Go barreling into a set.
Yeah, it looks pretty standard.
Yeah,
I think.
but this kind of spots, maybe in 6 max, like this could be standard. I'm not sure it's in heads up. Like bluffing king queen, it's probably not as good as in 6 max. Like you don't need to do this because you also don't block king 6. Maybe you
Yeah.
block queen 6, but you should have better blockers, and you just go for it. Like you bet like 3 streets votes just to go for it. Like you have to barrel 3 streets now, and you have not many outs. You have to have, I think, diamond to go for it. Like I think without diamonds, I'm not sure it's good bluff. Especially asianflushie is not like he's folding like here on the river. He probably pull it off, especially with how this match is going. So pretty, in my opinion, with how the match is going, I'm sure this is bad bluff. But yeah, I may be a little rusty with heads up. I'm trying to not play it as much as I did like last year on GG because of big rake, and trying to avoid heads up. Just play to win money, not to play ego games.
So what stakes would
But
that be
yeah,
these days that you play?
I mean, I'm playing as I did last year, like KNL, playing some 1K. So if 2K is not running as much,
Yeah.
playing also some ante games. So if there is like a good spot on it, trying to be more selective this year, more than last year.
Me too.
Like to win more money, even before rake back.
What's up, Paint?
I'm not sure who timed out. Or you had.
Hello, gentlemen. How are you guys?
Hey, pretty good. How about you?
Yeah, good.
I'm doing all right.
I think you cut out Shirachi. I didn't hear what you said.
Stacked me like 6 times in the last like 20 minutes of the match, but I'm good.
Are you still tilting about that?
What the hell, man? You should be feeling high on life right now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, losing, bro. I just had to like not get killed, and then I got killed, and then I had to fold out.
Bro, you made it off a group with Prodigy and Clicker, and you're complaining.
That's true. You know what? You make a good point, Jon.
You also just ran into a bunch of ridiculous coolers at the end. So like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. There were a few that I could have played differently, like the 10-8 hand. I absolutely should have jammed turn, I think, but that was early enough that it probably mattered a bit less. I wasn't in that much ICM pressure during the 10-8 hand, but after that, it was just like, why did he have to have queen 10 when I had top set? Like, dude.
That was gross.
And then he had aces when I jammed the ace 10. Like, literally have like any other hand, please.
Yeah, see, that's just like that's annoying because obviously it's plus EV for like the EV graph or whatever. But like when you do just get called, it's kind of annoying.
Yeah, but I'm emotionally recovering, mentally preparing for the semifinals.
Who is it that you would like to play in the semifinals?
Oh, that's a good question. Who do we got here? We got Jungle probably gonna win. We got Crassi Fisk, and we got Llama.
Yep.
I don't know. I know Llama a little bit, and I know Jungle a little bit, but Crassi's. I don't know. I'd like to play him. I think it'd be interesting, and then I can face either Jungle or Llama in the finals. I think that would be fun.
Wow, I didn't expect that answer.
Yeah, dude, bring it on, man. Just bring it on.
Oh,
Give me
snap.
all the toughest opponents. I'll win this thing running so far below EV that I lose money, and I'll just like win the thing.
By the way, yeah,
You
it's
get the Rolex though.
it's very likely going to be 3 Americans and 1 Canadian in the semifinals. Europe is cooked, man. Shirashi, what
No
the hell, man?
Euros.
NA
No
better than
Euros.
EU.
Yeah.
Someone just hit the plus 2,000 prop bet on no Euros in the semifinals.
USA. USA.
Yeah.
So we got
It's no fun on GG. You can't play USA. So
Yeah, why? We will get destroyed, man. Look at what they're doing in this challenge. USA #1.
yeah. By the way, this Jungleman bluff is valid by GTO. 100
Yeah.
big blinds.
Which one?
King Queen.
Oh.
yeah. That's a pretty good hand to go for it with.
Just
Going block
blocking
all
the
day.
jack with
Yeah,
Queen
block all
Jack
the
and
block
King
balls.
Jack is
Yeah,
just really good.
But Jack is like you can block it with calling every Jack, like Jack 9, Jack 8, Jack 8, even Jack 8 also like calling.
Oh yeah. You're probably supposed to even call some like Ace Queen even on that river, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't like it because I can see so many hands could call given how the match is going. I think it will even more be like overcalled.
I don't know. It's close. It's like you have a ton of flush draws in position, and then it's probably I don't know.
You have like even 9. No. It's Dawson. He has probably like 5-4s.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, he showed.
Well, he's got
That's
the
amazing.
straight.
Yeah, what would you show? They're showing a bunch.
Wait.
I mean, the match is almost over, right?
Yeah.
He probably doesn't care.
Yeah, it's just 9 hands left. 9 hands. 144 points for the jungle.
Jeez. Jungle's shredding this dude.
Yeah, I mean to win this match you have to Sunrun. It's too much. It happens. I had like some 10 binds losses in head up like in less than like 500 hands. You can lose fast.
Well, they have like 5 hands left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost there.
Wow.
Same
I
I
got some
couldn't
skill.
watch. I couldn't watch Linus today. Can you tell me? Join the stream. I wanted to watch. I seen some interesting bluff in. I mean, it's. I wasn't sure even if it's bluff in Gazi B video on CoinPoker, like with 8-9. Have you seen that one? If you watched.
I don't remember specifically. By the way, the match concluded. So Jungle plus 142. He gets the 50 extra points, and he finishes 192 points.
So does that mean he gets priority on picking his opponent?
Most likely, yeah, because he's probably gonna finish. I mean, he's way ahead against XIAOJUN. So unless he goes on like an epic downswing, it should be the case. Yeah.
He doesn't even know it's finished.
Like, let's keep playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. They can keep playing.
It's rake free, right? Might as well.
True.
Who's playing like Some chill music in the background.
Oh, that's me. Sorry.
What is going on, man?
We need
You doing some yoga over there? Like, you got some candles on?
Settling my nerves.
We need some PLO expert, or we are cooked.
Hey, I'm not an expert anymore, but I used to play heads up PLO. That was my main game for 2 years.
Yeah, you're probably better than a lot of us. I mean, I watched a lot of PLO videos like before. I tried to play it some, but not fan of that chain variant.
Yeah.
Probably
I
like
used
it
to-
more than tournaments, but yeah.
I think I probably played PLO longer than I played No Limit Hold'em. I was playing 6 max and then I switched to heads up and then that was it for a long time.
You shouldn't have switched. You should have stayed in PLO.
I know.
Yeah.
You know how some people follow the money? I don't do that.
Yeah.
I do the opposite somehow.
I'm gonna pull up the
Yeah.
PLO table. And then I invited Jungle to the call, so hopefully he comes to say hi and tell us about his match. Although he might start immediately against XIAOJUN if he feels like it.
Really? Can
Yeah, because I think XIAOJUN's kind of on standby waiting to play against either.
Oh.
He's
That
actually-
would be fun.
Yeah, he's actually sat both tables right now. So I guess whoever calls dibs will play him.
Okay.
Oh. A Luffy avatar. I would cheer for XIAOJUN.
That's all it takes to win you over.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually been watching the One Piece on Netflix. The live one.
It's a really shit one. I don't like. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I mean,
figured.
Why are you hating, man?
It's terrible. Like, have you watched anime? Like really shit.
Yo,
Harsh critic. What's
Hey,
up,
how's
Frankie?
it going?
what's going on, guys?
Yeah.
So Jungle won.
Yeah, no, he didn't just win. He cooked, man. He won by a very large margin.
It seems like it, huh?
Now we got some PLO action starting. Is GucciNIKE Jungleman? Nope. Jungleman's match just concluded, but he might be playing the next one. XIAOJUN is sat both tables, so I think he's going to play either Flushie or Jungle if they feel like playing more right now. We're about to find out.
Dogecoin is
probably.
Amsogood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually battled him back in the day.
Really? At what stakes?
Yeah. It was like up to 50, 100. I think he was actually at the time he was only playing 510 and 1020, so we played a lot of 510 together.
Okay.
And then they had a PLO sit and goes heads up to 2K. So I think it was him that was like him and I were just battling to see who could take the lobby, because having the lobby in those was really important. So I played a lot of like heads up 2Ks with him. I think it was him.
254
Damn.
points. Sheesh.
That's smashing.
He killed it.
Jeez.
I mean, Lama also has a lot of points, to be honest. But they both got already the 50 points from their first match that they won. So it's still a pretty big lead for Jungle right now.
Was anyone ever talking shit in the match? Because you remember in the Cash Championship, they were kind of going back and forth a little bit.
How do you mean? Like when they joined the stream or?
No, like in the match. Since in the Cash Championship, they're kind of going back and forth a little bit. I don't know if there's some bad blood there or what.
No, in the
Some
chat,
means-
it's be okay. They spammed emotes though a whole bunch. Like they were messing around with that. I think on stream there was a couple of comments, but I don't think it was ever like truly, you know, with bad intentions. It's mostly like some bants.
Yeah. Not trying to stir the pot, just wondering.
Yeah. Ailey in the chat asks, are points like stakes? So points, they're basically EV. 1 point is 10 big blinds. So 10 points is one full buy-in in EV. Yeah, 10 points equals 10k, but not in earnings in EV. That's the big difference. Jungle said in the chat.
I just like to picture Jungle like wearing a crown after winning this match, just like sitting at his computer with like a king's cape on and a crown. I could imagine him just.
He's been wearing that crown since birth, man.
Yeah.
Jungle said in the chat.
I think he wrote something.
Yeah.
I think he wrote something to asianflushie last night in chat.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I think I seen something like that's how good I am or something like that.
yeah. Okay. There was a bit of banter. Yeah. I think he started gloating a little bit, and then Flushy was not amused. But I don't think he was like, you know, meant like this. I think they was just bantering a bit. And so Jungle is starting in XIAOJUN, by the way, right now. So
nice.
I'm gonna pay attention to this as well.
Oh, cool. Props to Jungle for just jumping right into the next one.
How many hands do they have left?
So did he just pick XIAOJUN? Was that? I thought he could pick anybody, right?
No. This is the group.
Group phase.
Oh, the group.
Like basically, when the groups end, when the groups end, he gets to pick who he plays from the other group's winners in semis. So between Llama, allegedly, Crucifisk, and Paint.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought they were done in their group.
No, they still got some hands here.
So Jon, why is the bracket look like a regular bracket, like where he has to play crazy crayfish or whatever?
That's a great question. I wish I had an answer, but I don't.
I thought that would just be the natural thing, right?
Yeah.
That's how a bracket usually works. So,
you're right.
So he gets to pay? Wow.
Yeah, he gets to pay. That's better this way.
That actually makes it more fun, I think. That's actually kind of interesting.
Yeah.
We're gonna call Crucifist Crayfish now. That's his new name.
Doesn't it just? I don't know. You know, you just gotta like round up some of these words. It's just.
I think in chess, in some tournament, like this year, I think it was like best in the group, like choosing opponent and Cinder, who will now play for the crown. World Championship chose Hikaru like for play him. So could be something that Jungle will do, like pick the best player to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will be interesting. It will be interesting if he thinks the best player, right? Like that's interesting in itself.
Yeah. That's also interesting. Like who is the best player? Like it's so tough in heads up. It's not even who is the best, but who suits him the most. Like,
yeah. Right. Who's the kryptonite?
They resume. Okay, they're starting 2 tables then, at least. Knowing them, they're probably gonna fire a 3rd one. I'll keep an eye on that.
I mean, Jungle used to battle like 4 tables heads up back in the day. He was an animal.
Yeah, he was a real animal. But if he like get like new information all around, like he studied, it gets a little tougher. Like to start to think more. For example, when I play like. For example, when I play like cash games and I study some tournaments and play like MTTs in the mix with cash games, and it's like I have to think about spots in tournaments as I didn't study it as much, so it gets a little harder when you play more tables. That, but 2 tables he should play like his best.
Do we know how many hands Jungle played with Tom's one in their challenge before they stopped playing?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'd be curious to know like how far long they were in that.
At that time, I played free rolls.
You didn't even deposit any money ever?
No, I deposited, but later.
Yeah.
I deposited like $20 from there on.
And
Never.
it's true what they say. You really are in it, my guy.
I was poor, not need. There's difference.
Already a big pot here in Jungle XIAOJUN. Getting a
Yeah.
quick fold.
Did that go C-bet check and 4-bet? Is that what I saw?
I didn't quite see. I'll replay it in the top right in the replay.
Yeah.
I think it went 4-bet, C-bet check, and then Joe shove.
It's 4
Hey,
bets.
did you see that
24.
hand with Jungle and Flushy where Flushy showed the 10 of spades?
No, I didn't catch that one.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Check in the group here in Discord. I posted a screenshot.
Thanks.
Yeah, that Jack is like. At least he might feel like it's terrible. But what he floated on turn like ace 9 or queen 9.
I was going check. Interesting. By the way, so the match Jungleman they played 21,000 hands. I just looked it up of the 50.
Okay, so they were like 40%.
Yeah, they did in 2010-11, took a break, and then they went back 2013 for like a second.
And that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
50k hands is a long match. That is people just agree to infinite hands without understanding just how demanding that is.
Well, I think they probably understood. But like the thing is, like they both thought they were better than the opponents, so they're fine with playing a big sample.
But it's like
Things were also way different back then too. Like it was really standard to just 4-table for 10 hours, like no rest.
Yeah, I will concede that. Like the 4-tabling was probably a lot more normal back then.
Yeah, the people weren't thinking nearly as much as they are now. It's more just like vibes and metagame, basically.
Didn't
Yeah, and Jungle probably was like more fearless in like the more fearless one won.
Yeah, he was studying more than everyone else.
Didn't Joe Ingram play 1 million hands in a month or something?
I think it was like 600,000 or something, or 700,000.
In 1 month.
Yeah, he was trying to set the record or something. I think he did set the record, and yeah, that guy's an animal. Also,
And how much was he up?
I think I don't remember. I think he broke even or something like I think it was close to 0. I don't remember.
Yeah, but usually when you
I
do
think
that, you
he
have to be
won.
up. Yeah, you have to be up.
Did he win?
Otherwise,
Yeah, I think he won, but don't remember how much. Yeah, but I didn't know he played in 1 month. That's 600k hands. Like that's like altar level. It's insane. Like you have to play like max tables, like every day, like for how many hours? Like that's really insane. Without any table selecting, without anything. That's more even than I can do ever. Like
Yeah,
even
it's like he was 24
I
tables.
could grind. How much?
It's 24 tables, I think, was the
Yeah.
max at the time you could play.
24.
Yeah, that's
Oh, God.
Which side was that on? Was that full tilt? Or
Stars.
multiple side? Really?
yeah. Stars
You could play more
was,
if you played two sites. You could
Yeah.
play. I think you could play as much as you wanted. Almost like.
yeah, but that's too much to play. Like 20 tables is already like playing robotic. It's impressive that he won, not just that he played that many hands. But that's really insane.
Yeah. I remember
Damn.
back then it was like if you played 2-4 no limit and you 3-bet pre-flop, you were just printing money because everyone was folding like 80% to 3-bet, and you would just smash pre-flop 3-bet.
Yeah. Yeah, I still fold 80%.
You guys just see that? You guys just see that double check raise by Jungleman shove
Let's see
river
that hand.
flop?
Let's see that hand.
Yeah, interesting line for sure. That's an interesting line for sure.
1 sec, I need to restart the
Yeah,
replay.
that kind of stuff works much better on 6 max than in
Yeah.
heads up.
Especially when they have boats.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So single raise spots. XIAOJUN flops 2 pairs. He bets, gets check raised, calls. Turns a boats. And jungle check raises again on a 6.
Ooh.
And he sends it on the river, runs into it.
Yeah,
I mean, you got to give it to Jungle there. It's nice.
I like that bluff, to be honest. Like, he probably thinks that, for example, XIAOJUN like c bets 6, but maybe with some heart or something like that, and he has like some, let's say, solid blockers. Like XIAOJUN probably doesn't c bet all the 6x. 6-4 is like pretty good to c bet, or 7-6, because you have like backdoors. Like he's blocking good 6x.
Yeah.
Plus, the jungle can have for sure like 6x of heart. Like, yeah, I like his bluff, to be honest. And good line. I even like his line. Kind of. And I'm not sure XIAOJUN is folding king, to be honest. Yeah,
It's
he has
ambitious.
to try.
Amsogood and GucciNIKE about 190 hands left. And they are 3 points apart.
Yeah, imagine we are watching like No Limit Hold'em and PLO. They are breaking.
Yeah.
Like maybe more variance in No Limit.
You play PLO, Shirashi?
I don't. I played it a little bit. For example, when of course I get bored from No Limit Hold'em, I try to play some MTTs or maybe PLO, that kind of stuff, because you get burnout from time to time. Of course, if you play big volume. So
Yeah.
I played a little bit. I studied it a little bit. Like, of course, I watched a lot of Galfon videos and Jay Nandes videos and so on to learn a little bit about PLO. And then, of course, as I'm natural with playing blockers and so on, I got pretty solid at it. I was like going like crushed like 100 NL, like Russian cash PLO. Then I went to like 500 NL, and then I started pretty good at 1K NL, but then I had like one insanely bad session, like 20 binds in like like don't know even if 1 hour, and I was like, "Fuck this game," and I left.
Good old PLO.
Yeah, that's why I love PLO too. I was tired of this lane.
Couldn't be
That's
me.
why I never entered.
All right, gentlemen, I'm going
Yeah.
to go to the gym. I bid you adieu, and yeah, enjoy the rest of the jungle match.
All right, thank you, boss. See you
Yeah.
later.
Don't skip leg day.
See
Yeah,
ya.
no. See you.
See ya.
And that music.
I also wanted.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I also wanted to go to gym, and then like one friend called, like, "Let's go play some tennis," and I like, okay, even better, like play some tennis. It was so hot, like 20 something
Tennis.
step inside.
I mean, I know you guys got Djokovic, that's Serbian, but come on, some basketball, bruh. That's like a bigger sport in Serbia, no?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but it's not, let's say, that popular in like Belgrade and so on. But I live in some smaller town, and
Okay.
I mean, I played basketball when I was younger, played a lot, but then it was like harder to find like people who will play it, and yeah, after some time I started playing like some sports which you work yourself for a win, like
Yeah.
not depend on your teammates.
All right. I see.
And playing basketball, it's like lots like get different type of cardio. Like it's not the same. Like when you play basketball, you even need to like battle like with other people. Like
It's very
know
intense.
how Jokic, yeah, intense, and Jokic. You know how Jokic live every game like with matches all over the. In Serbia, it's even for like just like battle. It's a fight. It's not basketball. It's when you play like basketball on the streets, we like fight, like literally fight.
Yeah,
Like,
perfect. You can
can't
fortify
get-
your mind before you return to PLO.
yeah. Like there are no fouls. Like
Yeah. No blood, no blood, no
Yeah.
foul.
yeah. So I play mostly tennis these days. I enjoy it, to be honest. Like I'm not, let's say, that good, but I have like solid opponents playing some kids.
Yeah.
Who, and yeah, it's fun. It's a really good cardio. Have. I don't mind basketball, of course. It's nice sport. To be honest, I tried it some time ago. I didn't play it for like maybe 6 years, and I tried to play one time, and I was so bad. Like my shooting was so bad. I was like embarrassed how bad I became, and I was like, no way I played anymore. And I stopped.
I mean, you're not a pro player. Like, you don't need to be goated or something. You should just play for fun.
Yeah, but I don't. That's why I don't like it, because if I have teammates and I make too many, like missing too many free shots and so on, I just can't play it.
Yeah.
Don't like to be burden to my teammates, my friends, and yeah, I decided to play tennis because I play like I play sometimes even doubles in tennis, but mostly I play singles, and just to depend on myself, my game, and I love watching tennis. Of course, Djokovic will leave soon, but yeah, I love watching tennis.
Do you bet on it
still.
too?
I have been betting, but not like for like many years.
Yeah.
But of course, I was like every time when we watch Djokovic, we bet on it, and yeah, it. Of course, I did. I did some sports betting a long time ago, a lot, like, and I wasn't good at it.
You know, like a while back, I bet on Djokovic when I was in Vegas, I think twice, when he was facing Alcaraz. And that's the first 2 matches he ever lost to Alcaraz. That's like so messed up.
I mean, it's not even you. My friends, we always have jokes like whenever we bet on Djokovic, he loses. Like every
Yeah.
time, like.
But the second
we
one,
couldn't
like
catch him.
some guy who knows a lot about tennis, he told me the second one was obvious he was going to lose because he had some injury. I didn't know about this. So I just bet on him, and yeah.
What tournament do you remember? No.
I don't remember. I just know he told me he had like some hand or wrist maybe injury or something, and he was like, yeah, it's normal that he lost this one. But he's 38 now.
Yeah.
It's hard, man.
I think last time we bet, we were at some vacation in Croatia, and he played the Olympic Games with Alcaraz final, and we took a bet like it was like 325 odds on Djokovic. It was really juicy odds, and we was like, okay, let's watch it and have fun, and we bet like friendly bets like €100, and we won that one.
Yeah. I think it was maybe the Wimbledon matches when they played twice in the Wimbledon finals 2023 and 2024. Maybe these were the ones I bet.
Yeah,
Alcaraz won both.
what you bet? That 3-2 or 3-0 he lost?
Yeah, I don't. I think both. Like both times, I just bet on Djokovic to win, and then he lost both match.
Yeah. I was expecting him to win. Like that first one, he lost 3-2. Expecting him to win that one, but somehow he lost that one. Other one, I didn't expect, to be honest, from him to win. But of course, it's a much better chance for him to win, like on that fast surface. Like
Yeah.
grass is like when you get old, like it's a surface. And he's pretty good at the grass. Like he's like having pretty good movements. Okay, to not get some these kind of subjects, let's watch some poker.
Yeah, we can do whatever we want, bro.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
our show.
just saying to not bore like CG or Frankie.
Oh, you're
Man,
good.
you're all good. Speak whatever you want to talk about.
Yeah.
Looks like a big pot on the left there. This match is pretty close for the PLO, right? Like this could go either way.
Yeah. Let me catch up on the standings actually. So in that group, currently Dogecoin Maximalist is first, and Venividi is second. GucciNIKE is third, but none of the matches have ended. So there's a lot of 50 points to be grabbed, especially because it's 4 players per group. And GucciNIKE is currently up versus Dogecoin Maximalist, up versus asianflushie, only 2 points. 6 points against Amsogood, and he's minus 31 against Venividi. I mean, essentially, he could lose all 3 or win all 3. So it's kind of like still everything up for grabs in that group B of PLO.
So you get 50 points for a win.
Yeah, for the match win, no matter by how much you win, you get 50 extra points,
Mhm.
which is a very big deal.
Yeah. And how is the match with XIAOJUN and Jungle going?
Let's see. Jungle is up 57 points, and they got 190 hands left.
Okay, Jan, you told me the other day, where do you see the hands? I don't know why I can't see them anywhere.
Here, like you see this tab?
I don't even see your screen.
Wait, do you have the stream open?
Wait, let me see.
It's in the
Okay, I got you.
chat. Open the
Yeah.
Twitch, and then you'll see.
Yeah, I see. Okay.
Yeah, so here you click on this tab here in top left, the green. You can see it because it's cropped out. I'll zoom in on the table for a sec, so you can see. this green tab over there, you click here, and then you get this. It shows you exactly how many hands and then how many points currently.
Thanks. Yeah, I've been wondering. I know you like said it the other day, and I was like, I didn't look.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
And in the bracket, like in the software, you can see exactly like all the scores and everything.
Yeah, I see that. I know that. That's where I thought the hands were. That's why I was looking over there.
Yeah. I feel like they almost like it should be showing at the table in this, like in top left or something. Kind of like when you play an MTT, you can see at all times, like
Yeah,
the
that
clock,
would be
the
a good
level.
idea.
I think that might be even better like that.
Whatever, just like a sporting event, you know, making it as easy for viewers, you know, out there as possible. Someone
Exactly.
just like flips this on, they have no idea what's going on. You know, like you have that kind of like a sports game, you know. You know, I wonder if it'd be a good idea to have like these guys, which I probably wouldn't be able to do it, but literally have them video their face and make it like a quasi live event, you know, make it more exciting. But I don't know what participants would be willing to do that.
I think too few of them would agree, but if they did, it'd be really fun, obviously.
Yeah.
It would make it like, obviously, like we're probably all entertained and hopefully the people watching, but you know, for massive audiences, could be interesting.
But
But,
you want to make something like in chess, like
yeah, or like
I didn't.
same as the gaming
more
events.
personable. I mean, some of these guys, like people don't even know the names of these people or what they look like. Who are they? You know what I mean? Just making it more wider casting, more personable.
Yeah.
Again, it's like it probably would never happen because you would need all these guys to agree, and I highly doubt that would happen. But if you somehow could,
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like the entertainment factor would go up a lot. You know, just seeing people react and do stuff like that.
Shirashi, do you know the snack Smoky?
I don't.
What the hell? It's,
Like a
it's
hot
Serbian,
dog, like
bro.
the smoky?
No, it's like roasted peanuts, kind of.
Oh.
Apparently it's Serbian.
Sorry. I thought you were asking me about the player nickname Smokey, but
No, the snack. I said the snack.
yeah,
Dude, I love
Snack
this.
Smokey, yeah.
They just came
Yeah,
out with like protein one. I'm just eating so many of these. I love it.
Oh, that one is really good.
Yeah.
That protein one, the big one.
No, it's only 40 grams. So I have to have 3 bags every time.
No, it's big Smoky, big mostly Smoky is like smaller, but that one is like bigger
Really?
than.
For me, the protein
usual
one
one.
is 40 grams. Bro.
No, not the bag, but I'm saying inside, like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one. Where you bought Smoky, like?
We have Bila here. Do you know Bila?
Yeah.
There's a lot of Serbians in Austria, so I guess there's like a bunch of stuff that like this.
Oh yeah. You are from Austria. Yeah. I know. I know there are like some.
I thought it was
sites.
Turkish because like it's in the foreign food section and there's a lot of Turkish food there. So I just assumed it was Turkish, and then someone told me no, it's Serbian. This one.
Yeah. There's Smoky, Plasma, and some coffee like Turkish coffee, like Serbian brands. I know my friend is buying their like stuff. Yeah,
You're in
most
Austria?
popular one is like Plasma.
Woo! The stacks just flew in. We got nut flush draw, aces against also a flush draw. Unfortunately, dominated king queen.
Everything is a flip in PLO. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Jan, what part of Austria are you from?
I'm actually from France, but I live in Vienna.
Oh,
Vienna. A lot of poker players in Vienna. And
It's a goated city, dude.
I had a really bad experience in Vienna.
What?
Yeah, I
What
was
happened?
backpacking Europe, so I was staying in like hostels, and I stayed at Vienna one night. I got in at like 1 a.m. to go up to my room, and I realized when I went to bed that I had bed bugs in the hostel bed. So I was like, oh shit. Because then the second you sit down in a bed with bed bugs, you have to wash everything, right? Like anything you touch or whatever. So I had to go downstairs and do laundry for like 5 hours because of the special like detergent they give you for it or something.
Yeah.
So I decided while I was waiting, I would play like a high stakes mixed game online, which was on hostel Wi-Fi. And then I ended up like torching 20K. I was waiting
Yeah.
for my clothes to finish from the bed bug detergent. It was miserable experience.
So let me get this straight. You were playing high stakes at the time, and you chose to save $100 that you could have spent on a hotel to stay in a hostel, and you blame Austria for your poor life decisions. Is that what
It
happened?
was about the
Insane.
experience, man.
Oh, yeah,
You
great
had to,
experience,
You had to
yeah.
stay in hostels. Hostels were like the meta for solo backpacking. It was so much fun.
I see it's fun. It really is fun. Like, but Vienna is really really nice city, and you can go everywhere.
Yeah, it rained the entire time I was there too. I was there for a week. It rained 4 or 5 days in a row. So
I
I
mean,
hate
Backpacking.
Vienna now.
wherever you go and it's raining, like it will just crush your experience. Vienna, when
Yeah.
it's nice weather, it's really pretty and it's really nice.
Probably not in Dubai. If you go to Dubai in the summer, you're gonna pray the rain comes, but it'll never come.
Yeah, I never went to Dubai, but I heard that it's so hot. I like can't even be outside.
Yeah, it's insane. Shirashi, you're doing Vegas this summer?
I'm thinking about it, to be honest. I'm still not sure because I have to get some visa, which is really hard in get it in Serbia,
Yeah. You need-
especially for gambling tour. But maybe I will try. I will probably try because I never went to Vegas and play.
Dude, you need to go. You need to go and you need to max tank every street so that we make the Americans complain. I know they love it when the Europeans tank.
I can't. I can't do that. I'm player. Like, I hate when some people like tank much, and yeah, I don't like it. But to be honest, I was in Prague now, and I played finally some nice live event. Though this main event was really good for cash game players. Like it was so slow blind change. It was really nice. Like I enjoyed it so much
Did you
because
play?
when
Did you play the last MTT, the 8K?
I haven't because my girlfriend had some her aunt died and
Yeah.
friends not talk too much but about that, but yeah
You know
I was
what?
with my girlfriend and her aunt died, so it wasn't really
Yeah.
into it, so I was with her like
You know
2 days and
one of the players from the mid stakes championship, PTSD. He won that one. He won in the final heads up against Punat Punsri. So he won 600K in an 8K tournament. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
how much he won?
600K.
Nice. His name, do you remember what was his name?
Christian something. It's like the last event, I think, that there was.
Yeah, I haven't checked that last one who won. I checked like 20K who won, and I haven't checked that one. I played like those at main events 5k and play one day like that 1.5k, but I haven't done much in that 1.5k. In event it was a little bit of a shame. I got like for day I got a really bad table. Like I was playing like 7 other guys who were regulars. Like
Who was it?
no spot on the table. Like all players like were like mega solid. Like you can't really win big spots and so on. I tried my best. I played aggressive, but at some point like can't if you lose like your big hands.
Yeah.
And
Can you
your big
say
hands.
who was the players?
At my table?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that I know were the players. I'm just saying they were like mega solid and all like braggish and like all playing like not their first rodeo. They're regulars, but I'm not saying they're really good players, but they're all regulars. And when I was like left with 10 big blinds, they sent me to other table and I was like playing with 6 like recreational players.
Yeah.
It's insane that I get, and my friends also like had like tables with 4 or 5 recreational players. Like you can see when people are. I mean, I was talking with all the people on my table, like all were regulars, like all all played like many tournaments, and yeah, it was really a shame. And of course, when that happens, like hard for you to crash like table if you don't get any cards. Like you have to get like some cards, and yeah, I was like I lost some few let's say mid pots, and after that, whenever I raised like my like mediocre hands, I got raised every time, and you lose like points, and
Yeah. It
then
goes
you
fast.
can't do anything. Yeah. I mean, it was fun because it was still the deep tournament. Like even if I was losing, I left to other table with 10 big blinds. It's let's say not big deal, but yeah, I don't know how is it in Vegas main event. Is it deep structure? Is it?
Yeah. It's pretty slow. I mean, to make the money, you have to make like day 7 or something ridiculous. So,
No, it's day 4.
you sure?
Yeah.
I thought it was later.
No.
We got Schrodinger's VP, by the way, in the chat. What's up, dudes? He asks, who's going to win it all? Well, apparently a North American, because we got 3 Americans winning their group and a French Canadian. So Europe is washed, is the word.
Confirmed.
Yeah. Still gets up so big variance. Like
Hey, don't
Still,
don't make
made-
excuses. Give them their flowers, man.
Linus made. I was saying like half an hour before I was talking about the Linus hand in Gazi B video on CoinPoker, where he check raised the turn with 8-9, and you said you didn't see that one. No one seen that one.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I saw it, but I mean, I've been live like probably over like 70 hours or something in 2 weeks, so I've seen a lot of hands.
I meant maybe you watched Gazi video, but yeah, it was it was single raise spot 10-9-3 down, I think, and check call flop from Linus, and turn was 7, and he decided to check raise turn with 8-9, and the river was like some 4 or something like that, like, and he jammed the river. I was so surprised with play. Like Gazi thinking about was it a bluff, but I'm not sure you need to really bluff 8-9. Like I wasn't sure about it. Like did Linus try to value bet? Like I am not sure really.
Sounds
Was
like a
really
bluff. Sounds like a six
Yeah,
max bluff.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like 6 max bluff, like heads up. Not sure that makes sense.
Depends on how much your opponent folds. Linus might have just thought he was overfolding and just check raise everything that's not as
Yeah, but
great for calling. Yeah.
yeah, I wasn't surprised only because of that, but because of Linus' style. His style is so loose, and he makes so many mergy value bets on river. Like that's his style. Like he's making so insane mergy bets on river, and when he jammed that river, it was like, no way, it's a bluff. Like not Linus style, like to bluff 8-9, like as you said, 6 max bluff. Like,
Yeah.
and I was trying to figure out how can it be when value bet 8-9.
Are you Vasca? Were you playing him? Is that what you're talking about?
No, he was watching a video
Oh,
where Linus played a hand.
there's still
Yeah, it
like a few
depends.
people in this that I don't know who they are. I don't know if do we know everyone's name now.
The PLO match,
Real name.
Yeah. No, like on the competition. There's some. Do we know
Some
everyone's?
players are unknown.
They're unknown. Yeah,
Some of
'cause
them
there's
are,
a few,
yeah.
There's a few I don't recognize.
Yeah, some of them we don't know or don't want to share, I guess. Yoan,
yeah.
why does the US suck at video games competitively?
I mean, there's a couple games where they're good. Like some fighting games, they've got a good Counter-Strike team historically. They've had some decent Warcraft 3 players, so maybe they're not as competitive as some of the other countries. I feel like in the US, I don't know if that's accurate, but it feels more important to like kind of like keep normal routes, like go to school, go to college, graduate, do like a normal job. Like I feel like it's much more uncommon to like kind of drop out of school and then go into video games full time for some reason.
Is that more common in Europe? And
I mean, it does seem so. It does
Asia?
seem like we're a little bit more of a YOLO mentality with that.
okay.
Yeah, in Serbia also, it's like it was for quite some time. Even never no, let's say, money, but many people were playing like Counter-Strike and Warcraft, and yeah, I am not familiar with this new Counter-Strike, but in Counter-Strike old one, 1.61, Americans were not that good. What I remember, like.
Yeah, historically, they've had a couple good teams. Yo, by the way, we got Schrodinger joining the call. What's up, dude?
What's up? What's up, guys? I heard you were talking about the US being bad at games. Yeah.
Did you take offense?
No, I feel like I dropped out of school to play League, so I was like pretty bad. But my opinion is, I think America just values different things. Like like in Europe, they value like being good more, whereas NA values more like looking good. Like as long as their peers think they're good, they're good. They want to enjoy it. Like I don't know.
And
I
they
think
want,
that's the
they
What do
want
you
to
mean
put
you were
people on
bad?
posters.
How are you bad if you dropped out of school to play League?
Well, not League. I dropped it to play COD, and then it's a long story. But yeah, I was alright.
Did you
I was
play
constantly trying to play
competitive?
games until not COD, but no. It's a long story. But I ended up playing poker, so it worked out.
Wait, you're American or Canadian?
Canadian, but it's basically NA. It's like
Okay.
thing. Canadians are a little better, actually, I think.
Oh, snap. And so it begins. How's your
Yeah,
grind
watch
been
the
going?
stream. Oh, going good. I'm in the middle of my like 100K challenge, and I'm above pace. So
So
Yeah,
what was
doing pretty
the
well on
what's
that.
the update on that?
It's like 90 days. I'm 10 days in, and I'm at like 18, 19K. I had like a crazy PLO session where like there's this whale at PLO 5 playing like 100 VPIP, like going all in blind almost, and he ran up 2,000 big blinds, and then I ended up stacking him in like 3-way all in and a 2,700 big blind pot. So yeah, pretty lucky.
That's
At
the one.
2.5. Yeah.
You had the challenge before that one, if I remember. What was?
Mm-hmm. It got canceled because of the gem, like the new GG rakeback. They just voided the bet. So I hope something like that doesn't happen this time. Like they refunded everyone and took it down because their system, I guess they didn't know what to do with the rakeback change. So yeah.
That's annoying.
Yeah, I know. But luckily I was a little behind pace, so people were pretty salty about that. But whatever. I got
But you
sick and
you
stuff,
were up
so.
a lot in that challenge, from what I remember.
I hit a BBJ though. It was a rough one, but I was like dealing with the flu and stuff. But yeah, I was still up like 20K in like a month. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, BBJ is part of the game on GG. It's big
Yeah,
part
exactly.
of rakeback.
For sure. Yeah, but telling that to my opponents, they don't understand that. Like right now I haven't hit a BBJ, so I'm slightly below EV, but I'm not. I'll hit one.
Yeah, people love to hate when someone hits BBJ.
Yeah.
You just gotta visualize it, right, Johan?
Yeah, dude, it's those tilt me so bad. Every single day I see one. Every single day I see a notification for one. I'm like, please let it be me, and then I open it, and it's always those freaking 12-9-7 mofos who only play aces, and of course it helps, I guess. Like, thank you. Like one of them the other day, like he won 2 in like 3 days. I was like, I'm not the jealous type, but I genuinely hope like your computer gets hit by thunder and you can't play poker again.
No, to be honest, when you don't hit it for quite some time, like I had like 1.5 million hands without hitting any BBJ and not even winning hand. Like it was like insane. And it's that time when I like seeing people like winning all over jackpots, I was like a little jelly of other people. Like how I am not winning anything. Like and then it came that time when I won like in 100K hands I won 3 BBJs, like, and people were like, oh, like box, like winning jackpot is mine, like people like doesn't understand how it works, like
Didn't Benna Bad
crazy.
Beats win one recently, I hear?
I think so.
Benna?
Yeah, Benna.
What you said about Benna?
I think he won a jackpot recently, I hear.
Yeah, he's pretty much a lot over EV BBJ. He won like 2, had some winning hands, and yeah, he's like he didn't play as much volume, so he's over EV for sure in BBJs. But
yeah, you just gotta make people mad by saying skill issue when you hit it.
Yeah.
You just cold 4-10s every time, even if it's a nit. Just gotta cold for it, like whatever.
You know the trailer for like the second Dune movie? At some point, Zendaya's character, she says, "This prophecy is how they enslave us." And I feel like it's like that for the Bad Beat jackpot. That's how they enslave us.
Yeah. Yeah, they really force you to play more. If you don't hit it, like, kind of like wait for the moment when you hit it so you can quit, like.
The only thing I don't like about it is I gotta watch the stream. Is how it ruins, like you can't really play heads up because it's like it's so minus EV to play heads up with the BBJ rake. So I'm kind of forced to play heads up at 2K unless I just want to like pay 5 bigs that I'm never realizing. You know what I mean? Whereas at 6 max, like I'll realize the EV, like you said.
Yeah, it's that's why I don't play much heads up, as I said before. Like I just try to avoid it as much as possible. Even it's hard because if you don't join, like play open the tables or join like like playing 3 max, it's hard to get on the table, like because people join so fast, and yes, but yeah, still it's really burning money playing heads up, especially if you play a lot of tables along with it.
It looks like a questionable jungle bluff on the river there.
What was the?
No.
It's a 3-bet pot. XIAOJUN bets 300 into 2K on the flop, and then jungle barrels turn and river. Yeah, turn and river.
I think flop and turn are probably standard.
It's in 6 max. It's like best like bluff is like straight draws in those monotone boards. Like GTO loves to bluff this in a situation like when you have straight draw, like going 3/4 turn and 3/4 river. Like that's like standard in 6 max. Not sure about heads up. It's little bit different.
Is it better to have one spade or no spade when you do this as jungle?
Better to have a spade when the spade doesn't come in. The reason like the solvers use the straight draws for bluffs is that when the spade does come in, you're still removing a lot of the strong flushes the other player can have.
Yeah.
And you're wanting to use this hand if the spade comes in, but if the river bricks, you usually kind of give these up sometimes. I think like if
you're
you
not
were
having spade and heads up when you wide
not as big of a deal.
selection of one spade hands, it's got to be. I don't know. It seems a bit over the top.
Yeah, I feel like you could just take like 3x and 5-4. Well, not you wouldn't take 3x. I feel like you block folds with queen jack.
You just want to use like the low straight draws if you have those too.
Yeah, but it's hard to have like
it's B3.
like
it's B300 though. You can have anything, right? It's because like you can just call so much stuff. Still, risk B300.
Yeah, like
but
his sizing is good.
At least jungle didn't went like jam. Jam would be terrible. Like I think bet 60, bet 80, like is bet 85 is like. I think it's probably okay. I'm not sure. I'm little rusty heads up to be honest, but yeah.
I'm definitely not a heads up expert, but I don't know. It kind of feels like you are blocking a lot of the fold range, so.
Yeah, just intuitively, like your cards are just not really like blocking value hands.
You could also have like queens and jacks, one spade.
Yeah,
but those are indifferent on the river, right? Versus smaller size, it's not like he jams. Maybe
like
I don't
most
know.
Offsuit, like you can have ace queen, ace jack, offsuit and suited that you probably want to generate some folds. I don't know. It kind of seems a bit much. Like, or if you're not going to do like, it's not like you have to have one spade, but I mean, if you have like 3x or I don't know, pocket fours, no spade might be better. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
It all depends on what XIAOJUN's check call range is like. Like blocking 10-9 here is just so much better, I think, than queen jack because I don't think he's gonna always get to river with ace queen and ace jack in check.
Yeah, I wonder about the whole board spot in general. Like you play small size, but board is like quite mid for the razor, right? So the 3-better. So there's a lot of like dynamic going on. Like I imagine jungle chose the line exploitatively, right? Like I doubt he's like looking at these cards like these are the best 2 cards. You know what I mean? It's like it's so easy for a guy to overfold the check fold. Like if you think he's gonna bet turn for value or you think he's range betting flop. I think once you bet turn, betting river's okay. It's just like if you want to bet turn with this hand, because it is like extremely low equity and probably gets in the way of blocking like offsuit queen X hands. Like it just fold like queen 10 of clubs, jack 10 hearts. Like
the weird thing is when he doesn't shove those, like he really should be pretty polar on the river, right? I mean, what would he want to get to value with? What was the sizing again? What was it? It was like
you can have a couple of sizings on river. You can size with an ace.
What for? Like what is
for
the
an
value?
ace?
Like what, ace 10? You think you try to get value?
I think he sized off his cards, right? Like he blocks ace queen and ace jack. So he's probably thinking like, okay, I unblock 10s with the spade. Like these hands I can call. I'm just gonna size like an ace queen, ace jack size because I have a queen and a jack. So that makes like
for me it makes sense. to be honest. This size totally makes sense for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
size
Since you
is
got ace
good.
queen, you got to bet river. Like if you, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
I
and
just wonder if
especially
the
with queen
combo will
jack,
show up.
because I mean,
Yeah, like ace
it is
queen,
mirroring.
maybe. I don't know, but don't you think Chow would check call a lot of ace queen, ace jack, thus like hindering middling aces to not want to bet this river?
Yeah, but I think the point is, it's just like I feel like his logic. I mean, who knows? It's very exploitative. But if you block queen jack, ace queen ace jack, it makes sense to rep ace queen ace jack, right? The solver will just mirror it, right? Like if you're this size is going to be your ace queen value size, then you can just when you have ace queen, like you know you have the queen of clubs, and if you have ace x queen of clubs, like you pick the same
Yeah,
size.
but ace queen, ace jack without a club, you can check back on turn and bet river. Like
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know.
so,
Blind
it's yeah. So could be only gem size river. Like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kind of
Yeah.
feel like it's only because he bet half pot turn, right?
yeah.
Yeah, half. Yeah,
Yeah.
1500.
He bet half pot
Yeah,
turn.
yeah.
That's pretty polarizing. I mean, I feel like. I mean, I don't know. Again, I don't know what the hell.
Yeah,
be a
you're right.
different-
I
Maybe it's
mean,
fine, but it
he
just feels like he
definitely.
doesn't have a lot of value in that bucket. Maybe he has ace queen, but like, because if you're bluffing that combo, it's just like I don't know. If you're sitting Chow spots, like I don't know, you feel like you could pick off a little more than theory would say. If you're like my opponent's representing like only ace queen, they're gonna stuff
Yeah.
some bluff in that.
I think his hand is played like you would play in 6 max. Like this is like 6 sizing scheme. Like
Mm-hmm.
so, yeah, he probably played it like that. But in heads up, probably you should play it little different sizings.
Yeah, I
Sure.
mean, if you have a 2-pair, you're probably just shoving, right? Like 2-pair plus shove.
Yeah.
So then he'd only value bet thus ace X, and I don't know if you'd want to do like ace 10 with this. I mean, maybe ace jack, maybe.
Yeah.
But then again, there's some meta stuff. Maybe that like he knows. I don't know.
You can
I think
downsize
he's half-
2-pair. Like there's
he's-
a world, but yeah, like it's like probably just shoving.
His half pot on turn, like he's probably trying to get him even off some king X, but I don't think that will happen. So I guess you can go like water pot and try to get him off like some as he's probably range betting like this flop. Like this flop, he will get so many folds.
Yeah,
Even
if he's overcalling the king X turn, that could definitely make more sense.
Yeah.
There was
like a number.
there was another
still,
hand. Sorry,
okay.
go ahead.
Let's see.
If you want, finish your point if you want.
Oh, go.
All right.
Yeah, let's see another hand.
There was another hand that's happened since then. So we got Queen Jack suited on the button for jungle and 5-4 offsuit for XIAOJUN. It's a single raise spot. And flush draw versus pair and backdoor draw. He bet 60% in position, gets called. Turn 7 of spades. And jungle continues for 825 into 1k1. Any thoughts so far on the way this has gone?
Seems standard so far.
Yeah, like probably mainline. Like
How about this?
I like this. This is fun.
it's fun if he trying to check call the river. If he's like raising turn to again, it's heads up. I'm not sure I like it as a bluff. Like if you're check raising turn, it makes sense. You will get called a lot by ace hearts, king hearts, because you want to bet turn with ace of hearts and king of hearts 3/4. Like and other type like queen X or jack X offsuit combos. You don't. I don't think you want to bet like 3/4. So you are kind of. I mean, again, that's in 6 max, like mostly type of stuff. But heads up, I think that's how you should approach, and you will get called a lot in position when you check raise this. Of course, we were already talking about it in that 3-bet pot. When there is trio flush, you should bluff your straight draws like 6x, 5x type of stuff, and so on. And I hope he check raise to check all the river. Like that would be fun.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I think that makes a lot of sense to do what you just said.
Yeah. And this is like perfect card to This is probably bad.
All right, we
Yeah, he
validate.
probably just thinks it could be overbluffed as well. It's pretty easy to overbluff if you B75 too much on the flop with just random any double over with the heart.
Then how do you not overdo it?
Wow, he shoves.
Yeah, I don't really.
I don't like it. I would rather lose my stack here with check call than jam. Like this doesn't make as much sense.
And
Like
it's
he's
so
never
easy to
folding
overcall.
Yeah. Sriracha, what you said, I agree. I actually like check call. He should have a ton to select from here.
Yeah. I mean,
we've got
Jungle is
65 hands
scrapping
left,
it.
by the way. 65 hands only left between them. Jungle up 75 points. It looks like first place in the group is pretty much locked up, but he's going to try to win a little bit more money along the way, I'm sure.
Wasn't this way closer? Wasn't it like 40 points not long ago?
Yeah, I mean, he's just cooking.
He's just crushing.
How does the point system work? So someone could remind me. It's like a...
So it's a buy-in is 10 points, but that's in EV, not in earnings. And then when you win a match, you get 50 extra points, but you don't get 50k for it. It's just extra points to go to the next round.
Yeah. I get
and,
it.
And
makes sense.
He did extremely well against Flushie and against XIAOJUN both. So Jungle's basically winning hips, going to the next round, and picking his opponent from the other players that qualified from the semis.
He's going to win it all.
Marika.
Right, I'm going to head out. I
All
gotta get a bounce.
See you, CG.
Later, CG.
See you.
Plug your stream.
Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it.
Talk about your stream.
Catch you guys later. What's that?
Talk about your stream, bro. You're a streamer. You never shout out your stream. I have to remind you every time. What the hell?
Check out CG Poker on Twitch. I'm there Monday through Friday every morning. So if you want to learn and study, you can tune into that.
There you go. Thank you, mate.
All right. Thanks, man. Later.
See ya.
Yeah, not many hands left. 18-18 right now out of 1875. Final stretch.
Yeah, let's see this one. This is...
Also, there is like dynamic with the match, right? Like, do you think XIAOJUN could be like trying to force it a bit because he's losing? Like,
I mean, it's too late, right? Like,
well, I was wondering
I guess
about that, but the thing is, when he's so late, it's like then you're risking stacks and like
Yeah.
you can't really do anything.
And also, like, check call is actually better for that logic, right? Because you can't actually stack the guy by bluffing, but you can stack him by check calling. So it's even better to check call. Then, right? Because you can, if he has like ace 10, he's going to just, with the ace hearts, he's just going to fold, or ace 8 with you.
Yeah, I feel like that spot too, to you guys' point, was like, I feel like it's a spot where like he does have so many of those overcards in position, Jungleman, that like it's going to be tempting to just shove a lot of those. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
You could have a fair amount, and it feels like a spot where he's supposed to like pump the brakes on some of those. You know,
Well, that's why, like, it's the weird thing though with the check call. It depends how much ace X he's betting, because you can easily fold like king queen king of hearts versus check raise, right? Like you can just fold it because it's so far behind. So like I almost just like check calling down his hand, but I don't know, because like
I would play also. I would check call. Yeah, check call this hand for sure. Like not raise the turn.
It's
as you said.
When he doesn't B30 like you're supposed to be like have these like ace 6 B33 ace of hearts hands, but like it's so easy for a guy not to do it. Like it's almost like, and then the 4 club, I don't know, it's weird. The 4 clubs are objectively horrible for bluffing.
I feel like it's a very comfortable check call like throughout the strings.
Yeah.
It's just like you can just like put on blinders and like, oh, it's gonna fucking check call every street. Like
yeah, exactly.
But it's also easy to sometimes you you do something like this in heads up, like just happens, like you just overdo it some of the time, like it, sometimes you just go for it, like try to make some big plays and so on.
Yeah.
Especially as he started like he won like probably stack and a half or 2 stacks to jungle, and jungle like recovered, was even up before this hand, and he probably not tilted, but let's say it got him, so he
Yeah.
tried.
Also,
hard.
like the further you get into a match, it's also there's just like so many other things that like the guy could be making a decision off of that we just like we can't even like, you know what I mean? Because it's like they've
Oh,
already
yeah.
played 2,000 hands. Like there could be like a timing, like you know what I'm saying, where he just feels like, oh, you know, like
Yeah.
you just
Yeah, the
naturally
meta.
gravitate to the other things, less about the theory when you've played versus a guy for so many hands in a row. Like you don't even you stop even thinking about it. Like you just like, oh yeah, he's doing
Yeah,
the
I
thing where
mean,
he overbluffs turn again.
you're starting to think like, I'm picking up on you're doing some adjusting the last few hands, and then I'm going to do some adjusting, and then I kind of thought you were doing some readjusting, so this time we can get you to fold a little more. You know, it's like you got that kind of stuff going on. That's definitely something we have no idea what's going through those brains.
Exactly.
Yeah, and
That's
it's
something
even more fun doing it on stream, like.
Yeah.
It's one thing that I realized because I still have a long way to go. Like I'm not that great of a player, but before I used to be so like because I was into theory, I just assumed everyone was making their decisions off of like theory, and I realized it was making me way worse at the game because like I wasn't open to like why other people were doing what they're doing, you know. So now I'm trying like when I see a hand, I'm like maybe there's a reason this guy he's a good player. Maybe there's a reason he thinks it's good. I don't know what it is, but you know what I mean. Like just being more. Like, it also makes me less worried about being critical about my play, you know? Like, I don't feel like punty if I go for a timing tell read or I go for a sizing tell and it's wrong, you know? Whereas before I used to be like, oh, wow, I lost so much EV.
Right.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's for sure. When I watch, like, okay, you go.
No, you go. It's just
When I watched like 6 Max World Championship, and I was looking at some plays from players, and I was like, okay, I wouldn't ever do it like that. But in the end, they have their reads. They have their reads on other people ranges, how they play. For example, I was staying in this kind of spot. I see like people like betting a lot of one hard type of hand, and it's fine to check raise. Let's say probably overall, like jungle will probably not. Let's say if you play like heads up match, for example, you play with some guys like random guys on not random but players you play, and in match you should check a lot of hands like jack 8 with a heart, or for example queen 8 with a heart, or so on, and delay your bluff on river, for example. But when you play this kind of match, you just continue. Jungle would probably continue with Jack 8 with a heart, Jack 6 with a heart. It's a type of stuff like that. And if you check raise him, like XIAOJUN did, probably makes a lot of money. But of course, his gem on river, I don't understand. And probably overall bad play, but
And the
yeah.
jam on the
somehow
river,
think
though,
he
the
is.
crazy thing is, I think he's gonna have. I think like Jungle's gonna have to fold over pairs, even with like potential heart. Like he's like Zhao's line's so
Definitely.
polarizing that like I think that's what might need to happen. Which I don't know like who has the discipline to do that, assuming that's true. But
Especially if he knows
Yeah,
he's
you're
doing
right.
it 5-4.
But over pairs with a heart would probably a check back on the turn a lot. So
No,
without
I don't
heart,
think so much.
you think it's a bet probably a lot.
I think it's easier to play as bets like a lot because I mean it depends,
I
right?
mean,
It's like versus this
depends
guy, I guess.
of your suit. If you have a speed, I would guess probably better. I mean, then it doesn't make as much sense. But for example, some spades, if you have in your hand, it's better to check to bluff catch river and so on. But yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure if you should bet every time like your maybe aces. It's
Mm-hmm. I think it's like
Maybe you have
also
a
the
heart,
board is
you should bet it a lot in turn.
yeah. The thing that's funny about the spot is when when it's laid out like this too, like a lot of the flushes, like it blocks a lot of like you basically 3-bet all your suited connectors pre-flop heads up. So when it's like
Yeah.
disconnected, but like the high cards, if you have like Jack of Hearts, you're gonna block like a lot of their flushes, like Jack 4 of Hearts, Jack 5 of Hearts. You know, your opponent's gonna 3-bet 6-5, 5-4 of Hearts. You know, 8-6 of Hearts a lot of the time, 10-8 of Hearts a lot of the time. So you end up with these
You're right
like high
about
low,
it, yeah.
a lot of these like high low flushes, or like a lot of your hearts. You know what I mean? Like so when you have one like a Queen of Hearts, you're gonna block like most of those flushes are gonna be like Queen 5 of Hearts. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the stuff like this. So
Yeah, that
just when you
makes a
have
lot of sense what you said.
yeah, so when you have queens with the and it's just naturally like you get to charge a lot of the equity here because when you price you like if your opponent has even this, he has to call this. Whereas if you go check river, river comes to jack when you have queens with the Queen of Hearts, like he could easily fold this type of hand now. You know, so it's just like XIAOJUN and yeah, I don't know. It is a weird spot because it's hard for me to imagine in XIAOJUN's shoes how river is overfolded. Like what has to be true for river to be overfolded? It has to be he has overpairs and it has a heart. Or he like yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he's thinking fully, but yeah,
Not sure. Especially
'Cause
jungle would fold over a pair.
yeah, exactly. It's so easy for me to imagine once turn call it's overcalled because you almost always guarantee that they either have you beat or they have pair plus hearts, and it's just so hard to get pair plus heart to fold in this challenge. I meant heads up like here, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's difficult to get enough.
Tough to
I
be
mean,
over.
again, we don't know the
Tough to be
meta
overfolded.
situation,
Exactly. That's what I want to assume.
but it's easy to want to defend in jungle shoes to press call. Like there's a lot of hands that you're gonna have, like saying like overpairs one heart, etc. That you're just gonna be like, well,
And let's be
you know,
real,
you
it's
can
easy to
find you can
overbluff.
find a way,
It's
and
easy
they
to
might be
overbluff
right too
too.
because he has 4-5. So you know.
To me, like this seems like a spot where naturally it's easy to overbluff and naturally it's easy to overcall. So, like that's like my instinctual reaction.
Yeah.
Like it's really hard because it's so easy to overbluff. It's hard to get the guy off his like basically jungle will always have pure bluff catchers on the river, like almost like no pure folds. Like I imagine, like you could call anything. Like once he calls, like
Yeah.
maybe
I
like
mean, in heads up,
like
you
4
sometimes
clubs
have
probably
to play
contains a
with a
lot of them
heart.
too. And 4 clubs probably contains actually those folds, right? It's 9-4 suited, 7-4 suited. You could call these hands maybe. Ace-4, ace of hearts. I don't know. Because you could merge that on turn, I think.
Maybe he thought he had 5-6.
Okay, I'm just taking it.
He's,
just the
he's,
cooler.
he knows,
Honestly, it was
he
just
knows,
the cooler.
he's checking out. He knows the competition's over, so he's like, "Oh, this kind of looks. He's doing something else on the side."
Well, I'm always curious, right? Because in like when I play heads up, right? Like it's just like a spot that I would see unappealing. So I wonder, like you know, the metagame evolves as players get better, right? So I'm not like saying it's bad. Just curious, like maybe.
Yeah, I'm sure he has a good reason. He could come on here and say exactly why. Might make
Yeah, exactly.
Well.
To me, it's more so. I'm just curious, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like if I'm gonna say it's naturally easy to overcall, I mean maybe that means the better players than me find it as an easy spot to overfold. Like you know what I mean? Like the dynamic almost switches. Like you know.
Yeah, well, they think maybe he thinks it's naturally easy to overcall, so he thinks he's going to underbluff, and then thus,
Yeah, exactly.
You know, that's where like the crazy. And not everyone plays that, but like I don't know if these guys they get in that deep into the meta. But
14 hands, guys. 14 hands left.
oh my god,
It's
it would be
After
sweet.
this,
Oh, sorry, go
It's
ahead.
pretty much locked up for jungle. It's all about finishing those last mandatory hands, and then it's relaxed time up until he picks an opponent for next week in the semifinals.
So how is he going to announce this? Like, how's this? You know, is he going to be like just go on his Twitter or something, or like? I didn't know this was part of it. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I don't think they were planning to do anything specific, but I think it'd be really cool to get him on the call and get him to talk about it. I think that'd be very nice.
Yeah, that would be.
I will try to get him on the
we'll
call after, but it's very rare that he doesn't respond very often. So hopefully I'll join. I mean, he's already in the call right now, but technically it's just not with us on the call, so to speak. But he's in the group on Discord, so it would be cool if he joins and tells us his impressions.
Yeah, I would love to know what he's thinking with that.
10 hands left. Up 72 points. And in the chat, Mr. Dawson showed up. What's up, dude? He said, CG Poker, great streams, long time follower. Well,
CG's the GOAT. I was watching him when I was coming up.
yeah.
Yeah, I have a funny story with CG. My friend, he's like a whale, like randomly put like $100 in the account. Like this is like years ago. He like put $100 in, like got a stack at 100. Went to 200, got a stack at 200, and went all the way up to like I think like 500 or whatever. And then CG stacked him. So now he has like beef with CG. Not beef. It's just a funny story.
A hater was born that day.
And it was aces into queens too. It was just like a cooler.
Sick.
It's just funny.
Yeah, give him props. There's not a lot of cash streamers. It's got to be hard being a cash streamer. People see your cards not far after. That's got to be pretty hard.
Dodu says it's start commentating. Yes, sir.
It is definitely infinitely more tilting to stream poker than it is to play it, like without streaming.
Yeah. You don't like when chat gives you advice?
It's not even chat. It's like for example, if I'm in XIAOJUN shoes right now and I do this 5-4 hand, like I'm just like tilted that people saw it or whatever. It's just you can't help it. Like if you play too many like that in a span, off stream you're just like whatever. Like you know what I mean? Like I had a read, it didn't work out. But on stream, it's like you can't help with people thinking like, oh, this guy's a punter, this guy's a, you know what I mean? Like it's just like people observing you. It does like it affects like your especially when you go for a read, right? And it's just wrong. Like it's just like oh.
Yeah, this could be something like that. Some case.
Also, what tilts me a lot is when I feel like I lose EV because of it. Like a guy who like historically just like never calls river and is now like just like Linus Love and he's just calling like it's just annoying.
You can adjust.
Yes, I know. Then I have to counter adjust, but then it's like what I'm not.
I mean,
it
has to be losing a decent chunk of EV, I would imagine. Regardless of if you try to reverse engineer what people are doing, I mean, you know, just gotta. I don't know what the number is, but it has to be a nice whole number off the win rate, I would imagine.
It's definitely a lot. I always think like I play in like I don't know. I guess I'll say like, I stream, right? And for me, it's like I don't stream even though I get the rake back because I have the streamer rake back. I just feel like if I play versus myself, I could see cards. Like not only could people get exploits on me that I don't know because obviously I have leaks. It's also like if I have a profitable exploit on a guy, like he's just gonna play closer to like the equilibrium just by like seeing my cards. Like I can't like range bluff him in his spotty range folds.
Last two hands, by the way. So XIAOJUN picks up this one, and I think this might be the last hands. Oh no, they already just finished actually. So the last one was the last one. So they're done. Jungle wins by 67 points, gets the extra 50 points for 117, and he's just completely monster moded here.
Someone asked in the chat if XIAOJUN's Isildur.
309 points. That is insane. Jesus. I mean, obviously a ton of variance, but that's a lot. So that's 31 buy-ins, right?
He's killing them.
Well, actually, like 50 points times 2, like 100 is the extra points. So technically, it's like it's 21 buy-ins.
Yeah. Okay, I got you.
Which is still pretty damn. I mean, against those guys, like
still pretty good. Yeah. It's hard to be losing when 21 buy-ins. It's hard to be losing a lot when 21 buy-ins.
I mean, Flushy was probably the favorite, I would think. So that's.
Also, I feel like Jungle could also have a weird edge where like people like they know he's gonna not play us like a certain way, but like might not be right about their read on it, right? Like, and it's not that many hands, so
yeah,
you know, it's like obviously they did like a 80K match, like Flushy would probably have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he definitely has more free mobility in his play, being somebody who plays a lot of different games. I'm sure he can be more crafty with it, right? And
also, like, if he has a read on what Flushy's read on him is, it's like he can, you know what I mean? Just in 2K hands, you can like,
yeah.
You know.
Also, a lot of, to be fair, there's got to be an intense amount of variance here, obviously, but 2,000 or 1,900 hands, so not to take anything away from Jungle, but
Yeah, it's more fun to just pretend in the challenge it doesn't. There's no variance though.
Yeah, I know.
This guy's the go. Because it always it's like the asterisk, but it's like I think if we gotta hype it up, we gotta just
Yeah.
Would be really fun if Jungle win this one.
yeah. Because like even though there's a ton of variance, I mean like a lot of players who seem to do well seem to keep doing well every time. Like when they do the cash game, like Prodigy did really well both times, and
Yeah.
So.
Only weird thing is like Linus not killing it. He's trying too hard, doing some weird stuff. Like he doesn't care. He's like that 8-9 hand I was talking about. You did hear when I was talking about that hand.
I saw that.
8-9.
I saw the hand. Yes. I thought it was weird to jam river. Like you could like it was almost a similar spot to 5-4. Like you could check call river almost. That's the 8-9. Like once you raise turn. I saw it like the 10-9, 3, 7-4, whatever. Yeah. Because it's like, what is he trying to get to fold the calls turn?
Yeah,
like obviously just overpair, but
who will fold the overpair against Linus? Like
yeah, exactly. It's exactly.
Yeah. He did that kind of things also on 6 max also. He was like trying so hard. I mean, he had so many like insanely good plays. Like when you get deep into it, like you just understand how good he is. Some plays were like insane, like calls, like you just count combos like you can't ever call in those kind of spots. Seems like he just doesn't care. He's too rich.
What is this undead stuff? What is this?
Also, you never know. Also, like when Linus is losing, maybe if he wants to win, he like understands that he has to increase variance. So there's also like that element to these challenges, right? So where like I might be a bigger loser because he's intentionally playing higher, like slightly more minus EV to get variance. You know what I mean? Because it is there is the dynamic in a poker challenge, right? It's like
yeah.
Frankie, it's Warcraft 3 is a real-time strategy game. And then there's 4 races, Night Elf, Orc, Human, and Undead. And the Undeads, allegedly, they're good. So he's just making a joke referring to that, saying that Jungle is like Undead is overpowered.
Oh.
I think Jungle didn't quite get it. He just said running too hot.
Yeah, I didn't get it either. That's why I didn't understand.
It's funny, they're still playing. Like they're done.
Yeah, and XIAOJUN like giving him compliments.
I was watching some. I don't know if you're streaming, Jan. I was watching some footage of Jao versus Jungle, and I mean there was like 3 pots. One was like a 300 big blind pots where like Jungle got quad 4s versus like Chao's kings on like 3-3-3 XX. You know, like, and there was a couple other like that where I think Jungle hit like the nut straight. And like again, not to take anything away, but like there was I was watching some of it. It was like 5 or 6 buy-ins of like kind of coolers. It was only like an hour and a half footage I was watching, but I mean, that's the kind of stuff that, you know.
Yeah,
come on, we were saying just now that there is no variance.
I think I'll give Jungle maybe like 2-3 minutes to see, to maybe notice my message, and then if he doesn't join, I'll probably go off because the gym closes in 1 hour, and my basketball team just started playing playoffs against Nuggets. So I'm gonna do a combo of watching.
Who's your basketball team?
Timberwolves, dude.
Oh,
nice. You're at Timberwolves.
Hell yeah, man.
Cavs, man.
I'm gonna watch that game on the treadmill on my iPad. Easy game.
Why are you a
nice.
Minnesota fan?
What?
From Vienna.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Why are you a Wolves fan? Why are you a Wolves fan? What made you a Wolves fan?
Ant-Man, man. This guy is the goat.
yeah?
This guy is the goat. Future goats.
Yeah, Ant-Man is too chill.
He's incredible.
Is-
Oh, what? He just jammed.
You guys going to the finals?
I think it's going to be hard. Like Timberwolves have been very inconsistent this season, so we'll see. They're capable of playing really well, but then they lost to all the worst team in the league as well. So who knows?
Yeah, but they are pretty solid matchup against Nuggets.
You think?
Even Jokic is killing Gobert, but
Yeah. Oh,
well,
damn, you know basketball.
yeah, I'm following, of course, basketball. But I think this Nuggets team is not as good as it was before.
I actually think both teams are very
They lost a lot of their depth, no?
No, both teams are very underestimated, to be honest. I really think Nuggets can win like the whole league and Wolves too. They're not the favorites, but I think both teams like have a real shot.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know
like-
who gets
Is
by
Aaron
the
Gordon-
50, but yeah, I mean, it's an obvious pick, but it's like they're really good.
Well, people will say like, oh, KC and Spurs are like way better. I don't think so. I don't think
No,
necessarily.
Spurs will mostly when some team like overperform, like Spurs. Like they are playing really well, but still it's a regular season. When you get to playoffs, they will not perform. I think they will lose to any team in second round.
Really?
They will just
Yeah.
100% lose, in my opinion.
And
Like
we got a hater
those
over
kind of
there.
team-
Spurs
Those
have
kind of
insane
teams-
defense, though.
they're
But you don't think so?
I mean they're really good, but who they will get in second round, like Nuggets or Wolves? I think both beats them.
Yeah, we'll see. Wemby is pretty sick, I think.
He's really good. Like, but I think in the playoffs, those young
He's
guys
young,
like
too.
they underperform every time. Like, it's not like he's LeBron James. He's also injury prone. Like,
Yeah.
he's just, in my opinion, weak. Like something like Anthony Davis. Like, he's having so
He's
many
just tall,
injuries.
yeah.
Like,
He's just
Yeah,
big.
but-
It's hard to be healthy. Yeah, and he's doing everything he can. It's just like your body, like he
It's
seems
just
to be like
physics.
doing
It's
everything he
just like
can.
physics at some point. It's just like it can't.
But he's been all right recently,
been-
right?
Staying healthy.
Yeah. I mean, he seems to work hard. He can do the splits and stuff. So it's like, geez.
Yeah, the media makes a lot of
Yeah.
focus on that stuff a lot. But I know he's doing stuff, but like I'm sure a lot of people are doing all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, maybe you'd be surprised though. How like some guys are just like they don't care that much.
No,
I'm only going off that,
I mean,
that by like the
great-
player-driven media. The player-driven media. Sometimes like the podcast, they'll still be like, "Damn," you know. So it's,
Yeah.
You follow Schrodinger's? You follow NBA or what's your team?
yeah. I'm way more into football. I used to have a team. Now I just kind of cheer for the Lakers because my dad's actually Lakers fan, so I cheer
Oh,
for his team
God,
to win.
please no.
yeah, I'm also Lakers fan.
You like Lakers?
I mean,
I just
more
think
LeBron
this
James
Lakers
fan.
team. This
You
yeah.
like
yeah.
LeBron
This-
James, man?
Yeah.
No. I'm from Cleveland, so I've
You mixed
like-
feelings? Yeah, you. Oh no.
No,
no.
everyone asks that. I mean, I don't know. I think he won us a championship, and no team has really done that. Like Browns, Indians in my life, so I'm
Yeah,
happy.
yeah.
I got to see
My-
that in my lifetime. Obviously, he's kind of a drama, but
Yeah. There's a chance he
just
goes
happy
back
for
to
him.
Cleveland, I think, before his career ends as well.
what's that?
There's a chance he goes back to Cleveland like for like
No,
one more
sure
year.
about
there's a chance. I mean, what does it matter? But I mean, yeah, it's kind of fun. He'd come back, but it's
It
not-
would,
it's
it
not
would
like
have to
the
be
next
soon,
big
by the way.
league.
I don't think he has
What's
many
that?
years. It would have to be soon. I don't think he's got like 1 year more, 2 more
I
year
know.
max.
Yeah, I mean, it's just more fun, like it's not like our odds are going to go up like drastically to win a championship or something.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
still playing.
yeah.
He's still playing well, but like,
Oh my
it's
God.
just, it's not.
Jungle doesn't know how to check the hands. So he keeps asking,
See, it's not just me.
bro, it's literally, look at this tab. It's like the
I know,
easiest
but,
thing of all time.
But yeah, and the weird thing is like you look in this standings thing on Coin's main thing, and you would think that's where it's going to be, right? Like the main.
Yeah, they should have definitely added that. But like, I mean, it's a new software. Like, give them some time to add this type of stuff.
No, I'm not like complaining. I'm just saying like it's understandable. It's like that he doesn't even know where it's at. Because there's a lot of buttons, right? There's buttons on the top right. There's buttons.
Oh, he just told him. XIAOJUN just told him top left of this table.
He's done. He knows.
I would like to hear from him. I think he's not a big Discord user because he doesn't respond very often. But yeah, I kind of spammed him and tagged him a bunch to try and get him on the call. But yeah, I don't think he's gonna see it. Yeah, just gonna give it one more minute and see if he maybe joins. Would it be nice to hear from him?
Yeah, because I think he's trying to like figure out the match is over. I know Chow said it was, but he wants to like verify it. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's trying to figure out just see the hands 18-7-5.
And for the time being, they're still playing. I love how he says like, I don't have much time. It's like, yeah, you've been playing like 10 minutes for nothing.
Yeah, we could have been on here telling us who you're going to challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to watch this game. I mean, I'm kind of watching the game to be honest right now on my other screen as well, but not as attentively as I would like.
Yeah, Cavs just took care of business. It was nice.
Wait, who do they play?
We played Toronto today.
Ooh.
I'm from Toronto, so.
I
would cheer for them, but I know the
fan,
Bruins.
so it doesn't matter, right?
I'm not really a Lakers fan. I would cheer for Toronto. I get they want to run, but I just don't really expect this team to do anything. So.
Yeah, that wasn't. Yeah.
I'm not that into basketball. I feel like they kind of like the lead. I don't know. The product is sometimes hard to watch in the regular season for me. I'm like really into football. Like the NFL.
Yeah, it's pretty long. There's a lot of games, but I mean, if you start getting involved and you take a liking to like a team or players, then I feel like it's really fun to actually follow. Even though there's, I mean, it's like in a way it's even better, right? Every 2 days you get to watch a game.
For sure. For me, the thing I struggle with is like how player driven the league is. It's like hard to be a fan of like a team. It's like way easier to be a fan of a player.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
Like whereas in like other sports, it's like way easier to just like the team has an identity behind it more. So
yeah, but
like,
sometimes too much so. I think like in hockey, it's like that. For me, it was hard to follow hockey because I went to a Golden Knights game in Vegas and I was like, oh, this is pretty dope. And then online wasn't as fun watching from home. And also like, it kind of feels like a lot of the players are like, they're not being put forward as much as other sports. So it's really a lot more about the team than the players. And I don't know, I didn't identify so much with this.
Yeah, but I don't know. To me, it's like because it's just hockey is such a team sport, right? Like unlike basketball, like you win with like your like 15th, 14th best player in hockey. So it's different. Like basketball, it's like in the playoffs, sometimes you'll literally just play 6 guys. Like, so it's kind of different, right?
Yeah, last season I followed American football was I was big fan of Philadelphia Eagles. Like
yeah,
Michael
your Eagles
Vick.
fan?
Yeah, when Michael
like a
Vick
while ago.
was playing and
They were
that game that against Giants, Merrill Reese, known one. You know that game when they like made like how many like 4 touchdowns in last like 5-6 minutes, like insane comeback.
The game Deshaun Jackson
against,
got the punt return. Is the Miracle of the Meadowlands game? Yeah.
That one against LMN. And after that, I and Vic ended. I stopped following it, and yeah. But that I loved gambling on American football. I was really good hitting it. Like
you bet on the Gatorade color.
It's so fun to bet football.
Yeah, it's fun also to follow like watch like 2 games at the same time, and plus watching on their NFL site, like following what's going on and so on.
Wait, how much is the subscription in Serbia for this?
What do you mean description?
Like, don't you have to take a subscription on NHL websites to watch the games for the season?
No. I at that time there was like games on Arena Sport. Like,
oh, okay.
We had on TV like few games. You can watch it at literally the same time. And on NFL site, I was watching like those like screens where is the ball, like, and so on.
Oh, okay.
The game cast.
Yeah, NFL is just too good. The pacing is just unmatched. Like I just love the pacing.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm sure.
Are you a Browns fan? If you're from Cleveland.
What?
Are you a Browns fan?
Yeah, I'm a diehard Browns fan. Unfortunately.
Oh, what, you like Shador?
Yeah, I watch every Sunday, and I'm really pissed every Sunday. So
Yeah. You guys are generational. I have Judkins in fantasy. I'm a big Judkins guy, so hope he's
yeah,
okay.
too bad he got such a miserable injury, but it was nice
It
to.
should be okay though. He should be okay.
Yeah, he
'Cause
should be,
It was
but you
just
never
like
know.
a broken bone, nothing else. So
Yeah, he should be.
All right,
good
guys.
quarterback situation.
I'm going to give one
Yeah,
last
yeah.
update on the groups, and then I think that's going to be it for now. So
Okay.
in Group A, we have Krasifisk moving on. Most likely, like he already... No, okay, actually it's... Okay, it's not completely locked, but yeah, it's looking like he's going to go through. Wait. Oh, yeah, he doesn't have the... Oh, no, it is actually finished. What am I saying?
Yeah, he's got the little crown on.
Yeah, so he advances in Group B. Jungle, we just saw 309 points, which means that unless Lama can make some magic happen in his last few hands with Friends Call Me Mark and Air Fryer, Jungle will be the one deciding who he faces from the other group winners in the semi. And in Group D, we have Paint upsetting Prodigy and Clicker and making it to the next round. So very, very interesting scenarios. And I'm guessing, I mean, this obviously Group C has to wrap up. And as soon as that's done, I'm guessing the selection for semifinals is going to happen. And then we'll know who plays who. And from next week, I'll be live streaming whenever those guys play in the semifinals. So yeah, that's it for now. Thank you so much for joining, guys. Let's do some shout outs. You guys are welcome back anytime you want, by the way. So tell people where you want them to follow you. If you have any social media, if not, then you can shout out, your girl, your family, your cats. It's up to you. Shirashi, go first. What's up?
Shout out to my cat Loki.
Alright, I guess I'll go. My name is it's a Schrodinger's VPIP, and yeah, I stream on YouTube and Twitch. So, and I'm gonna probably be live after this actually, but yeah. So
Let's go. What are we playing?
just gonna play whatever's running on GG Poker Ontario for 300 to 2K.
All right, sounds good.
200 to 2K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frankie,
Just shout out to my wife. That's it.
what about your YouTube?
Yeah, I'm a YouTube too. They keep restricting all my videos. It's really pissing me off.
Yeah,
I'm getting tired of doing it, honestly.
Yeah, it's just a disaster.
It's a disaster.
But Frankie Carson on YouTube, right?
What's that?
Frankie Carson
Yeah,
on YouTube. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys.
All right.
Later.
Later.
See ya, guys. See ya, guys.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Peace.
All right, guys, that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. This one was actually not planned. Kind of went live last seconds. And I believe that this is probably the last stream for the night. I'm guessing tomorrow is when it's going to be like that people play their last few sessions. So that's when I'll be live most likely. And yeah, I wish you all a good Saturday. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for more action, wrapping up the groups with the last few hands. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.